I think we got depth at a lot of positions, experience, guys that played a lot of football. Yeah, I think right now, our first year here we had a pretty talented team, but I think right now we're probably as good as we've been. And Jack Bowler, offensive line. The problem is, and they all look kind of good. We got limited work with them, but we didn't get a chance to do anything with the ball. We haven't had a chance to see him really catch and do those type things. But, Jonathan's a great-looking kid. No question about that. We think he can run. So we'll see how he goes. Punter should be interesting to watch for sure. See if he's got a strong leg like we thought. Prince will. I think he'll be really good for us. Again, until you put pads on a linebacker, you never know. And then Jack Bowler, we know about him. He's a really good player at Holy Cross. So we're excited to see those guys go today. Oh yeah, he's competing right now, and that really helped us. We built competition at the safety position there with him coming in, with Jack. More depth and competition on the offensive line at wide receiver with JJ. So that's been a good thing for us. Yeah, I mean it's time. It's time. We got to do it. There's no reason why we've got a good enough team. We've got good experienced players. I counted it. We've got 32 either guys that are in their 4th, 5th, or 6th year on the roster right now, and again, we got experience, we got team speed, so pretty excited about it. Well, I mean, Joe's got to continue to come on, but right now Joe's our guy. He's our quarterback moving forward. Bo has done some really good things here. Bo's got 2 years left with us now with COVID and being in law school. So, and then 2 young quarterbacks we got, Jackson Hardy and the new guy, Kyle Wickersham. We think they're both going to be excellent players too. But moving forward, yeah, Joe's going to get most of the ones. It's tremendous. I think I use this example. A guy like Amir Hall, the number of snaps in the competition and the games and the plays that he got in real games was huge for him. And he got so much better, and we're expecting him to be a tremendous player for us. So that's one example, and there's a lot of those examples out there of guys that got reps that you can't simulate in the spring. You can't simulate in a spring game. So it was critical, and played a lot of people. Ray Eldridge, Aiden Murray got tons of snaps. So it was, something that was pretty important to us, and we got a lot done in the spring. More smoothly. Am I prepared to say a lot more smoothly? I'm not prepared to say that right now. I know right now we're in pretty good shape with the vaccines and where we are. I'm not sure where everybody else is in the conference around the country, but I just know, we had a chance to practice everything last spring, all the protocols, and I think we kind of got a good handle on it. Now, anything could happen, but, I anticipated, I would hope fairly smooth, but you never know. I mean, it's tough call.
Is it a more complicated life for non-vaccinated players here in Richmond?
Not any different than anywhere else. They're going to have to be tested 3 days a week, like we were last spring. They're going to have to wear their masks indoors, social distance, and that's an NCAA mandate too. And we actually that was the direction we were going at the University of Richmond, no matter what. But it'd be tougher on them, but it's their decision. I would never tell anybody what to do. I don't think anybody here would, but it's their decision, and they knew coming in this is what's going to happen. You're going to get tested, and hopefully they stay healthy just like everybody else. Yeah, it'll be by the time we crank up here in a couple weeks, we probably are going to be well over 90%.
I think we need to just look at every game as another game and go into games like how we would any other game. I mean, last year the JMU game was a big game, and I think we may have hyped up a little more than we should have. I mean, we're a good football team, and we know we have really good players, so we just need to act like it and go in games and play with confidence and just make plays, knowing that we can. The benefits of the 4-game season, it really gave us a lot of confidence coming in here. I mean, we had a bitter taste in our mouth with that last loss and missing the playoffs when we think we should have made it. But, I mean, this offseason we've been grinding, working hard, and I think everybody's just excited to get back out there so we can show everybody that we belong in those playoffs. I mean, the competition in the running back room is always good. I mean, I think we're one of the most talented teams on the group, so the competition level is always high. But, I mean, they're like my brothers, and we all support each other at the end of the day. But we will be competing during camp, but it's like we still cheer for each other. So when one does good, we're all excited. It's a friendly competition, I would say. Right now, I mean, we're 3-4 deep right now. I mean, I think we have 3-4 guys who can play consistently. I mean, we still have guys who are trying to get ready to come back off of injuries, and once we get that, we could be easily a 5-6 deep room. It's definitely a team goal. I mean, we talked about yesterday in the opening team meeting that the FCS playoffs is a huge goal for us, but we still know we have to go into every week looking at it the same way. I mean, if we don't win each game each week, it's going to make it even harder to make the playoffs. So it's a goal, but every week the goal is to win that game. I wouldn't say it's pressure. I don't want to look at it like that. I think we know what's on the line. I mean, a lot of guys came back for their 5th and 6th year, which is huge for us. But I think we know that we are a talented team and we have a lot of confidence going into this year. So I wouldn't say it's pressure. I mean, it's more like we just got to get the job done. We got a huge chip on our shoulder. I mean, people still are questioning how good we really are because of the 4 games we just played. So we're ready to show everybody how good we really are. We got to build a chemistry. We got something that a lot of people don't normally get. I mean, we got everybody back for the most part. I mean, we got to play a season to see where we were. And then now we know what we need to build on and correct and to get even better for the fall season coming up. It does feel different, I mean, but it feels like how it's supposed to feel to me. I mean, it's excited to get back to normal and not have to worry about all the protocols and stuff like that. I mean, team meeting yesterday is the first time we've all been in the same room in a team meeting the first time in a year. It just feels good to be around everybody without having to wear masks or worry about, am I too close to people? It was great. I mean, the energy in the room was amazing. I mean, there's nothing like being around 75 of your family members, basically. It's a good time. It's like a big family reunion yesterday, and so I think everybody's excited to get on the field and get going. Experience. I mean, we have a ton of experience. I mean, you look across the offensive line. The offensive line is super experienced with guys like Tim Coleman, Taz, and Saeem Setapani. I mean, we have a ton of experience there, which will always help. So I think we're ready to go. I think we're just ready to go.